Okay, I'm Georgiana. 2K26 turn Madonna. I want the Rex in a hurry. Cross me once, can't cross this bridge again, cause I'm not furry. Woke up feeling like who? Woke up feeling like me today. Woke up swagging like who? Baby, I don't follow, I lead the way. I got what you want and what you need. Come get a 2 for 1. Bitch, an extra in a Tubi movie. Can't get prime for none. Coochie juice. I live fast, but I'll die last. They love me till he my past. When I walk in, they gotta check my bag. I know I spend cash, but I don't check no tax. They love me, but they don't got my back. I fuck with Fizz, he gon' catch me in sex. I just texted fine shit. He all on my body. He just want my children. He won't make me mommy. I can't fuck no lame hoe. I stay with a dime piece. I came from the mud beach, so hell no, you can't top me. I hate these hoes, I might die alone. That I couldn't answer, but I got 2 phones. Crack on my wrist, but it got 2. Chrome heart shades all across my dome. They don't bite, but they bark a lot. I'm rich than a bitch, but I spend a lot. I'm blind to BS, all I see is guap. I made it out, now I cannot stop. I just texted fine shit. He all on my body. He just want my children. He won't make me mommy. I can't fuck no lame hoe. I stay with a dime piece. I came from the mud beach, so hell no, you can't top me. I'm slimy as a bitch, can't trust me. I made it out, now they love me. I got old money, it's dusty. Man, hell no, you can't fuck with me. I'm slimy as a bitch, can't trust me. I made it out, but they love me. I got old money, it's dusty. Man, hell no, you can't fuck with me. I just texted fine shit. He all on my body. He just want my children. He won't make me mommy. I can't fuck no lame hoe. I stay with a dime piece. I came from the mud beach, so hell no, you can't top me.
Damn, D Green, you did this?
I'm a big with you. Oh. Stay. Wow, that wheeze sounded perfect. That sounded like commercial, comical rendition of asthmatic wheeze. Wow, my words are already getting. So, I'm trying to expand the kind of music that I listen to, background stuff from the beginning, right? And yeah, I know I sung there for a second. That's why you're supposed to do audio levels, because what if I was saying some crazy shit? what if I just randomly had a thought about starting an army of gerbils to run through the sewer system of Western New York and I don't know, do all types of things that I have planned on my computer that I wouldn't want you to hear. So I have to start doing mic checks before I go live, because you would have heard my gerbil plan. Oh wait, hold on. You would have heard my gerbil plan. I can't have that. I simply can't have the public knowing about what I plan to do rodents that I have brainwashed to be in my army of sewer rodents. I'm afraid of them, just like they're afraid of me, but plan must go on. I refuse to revert on the plan. It's been 15 years of planning. They will rise from everyone's toilet and take all the cheese. All the cheese. Okay. I told you I'm wildly high. I told you guys. Okay. Kentucky Gremlin, hello. Stony Sunny. Oh my god, what is up with the skipping and the music? Don't like that. Lamb Slayer, haven't seen you in the lives in a while. Happy to have you. Alicia, always here, always regulating the chat. Diamond Reed, a regular that I like seeing more and more. So fun. Azure, welcome back. You weren't here with us for a tiny bit, and then you started coming back regularly. Thumbs up, we appreciate you. Small room today. No, it's not your phone, that's glitch. Whatever it is, I don't like it. I gotta reconfigure something. Something is not right. Because I used to stream with absolutely... I don't know what it is, but... I mean, I turned down the I turned down the quality on the YouTube video and that helped, but not so much. No, it's not you glitching, it's me. I promise you. It's just me. But the music in the beginning, right? The music in the beginning, for anyone asking, it was just flood the house of the rich, they got cheese, and bring you all the money in their house. Yes, something is playing in the background. It was so subtle. There we go. Listen, the plan with the gerbils slash guinea pigs slash house rats, right? The plan is to send them niggas into the grow houses, and then they're gonna start chomping down the stalks. How they're gonna get the plants out of the crib, I don't know. Okay? That's not for me to figure the fuck out. You understand? That's not for me to figure out. Hello, everyone that just came in. I'll address you guys in like 1 second. I gotta get this point off. That's not for me to address. Okay? The guinea pigs slash house rats slash gerbils, did I say? I don't know. This bit's going on too long. I like it though. They have to figure out how to get the plants out of the house. Now, am I planning on smoking this? Absolutely not. This is all gonna be just for decoration. Decorations. Yo, that's what happened. I'm not good at like improv like that. I'm not. Y'all saw that bit slowly go off the rails. Like, I'm not good at improving. I'm not. I'm really not. That's what happens. Like, I like to take jokes too far, but you see what happens when like I take too big of a joke too far, it slowly starts to make no sense. Okay, I see ISO grow and I see Tiff coming into the stands to watch the show. Welcome to Podcast Radio. I am your host, Pineapple, your host, the Most Smoke, and today I have, when I tell you, I have a couple of things lined up, but today I have the most. I'm talking to you until I ask a couple questions about stuff down the line. I have a new page I want to test out for the channel called Love Don't Judge. I want to look at those videos, but for right now, it's just me talking. It's just me talking. Thank you. I'm glad that we missed you. I've been like, if people have been gone for too long, I've been asking like, hey, is everyone good? Like, is everyone up? Because it worries me, you know, like when you have people that are there and like, you know, talking and active all the time and they don't show up, it's very apparent. Like, it's wildly apparent. And I don't enjoy that feeling. I don't like when, you know, my members are not here. I don't like that shit. I don't. Like, it genuinely makes me uncomfortable when I have a live and I'm like, hey, wait, this person hasn't been here in too long. Can we do like a, you know, can we do like a SOS for this person? Like, what's up? Like, what's going on? Oh man. Today was a tiresome one. Yo, my brain blocked out how bad today was. I literally was gonna sit here and go, I don't remember anything from today. Yo, today was like traumatizing. That's, yeah, we're a very tight-knit community. Okay? I literally have an award that's in that room that says I fostered good communities. I'll always show that shit off, okay? I like when people get along. I do. Makes me happy. The broken home response. But no, my day today was so bad, like so bad. I think I freaked out like twice. Not kidding. I wish I was like joking and lying about this shit, right? I freaked out like twice. I broke down and cried minimum like 2 times. I'm talking like I had to like, I'm like 2 or 3 naps deep today. Like, holy fuck, it was bad. Okay, it was bad. No, my brain was not in any, I was gonna say it was not in any capacity to work. But even when I'm like having meltdowns and shit, right? Like even when I'm melting down and freaking the fuck out, I'm still trying to figure out how to do something. That's how I know I'm not the. I thought you said no. I mean, I'm like wildly high right now. I'm probably on like dab number 8 or 7 because I had my freakouts, right? And then maybe 6 o'clock came. No, I had like my terrible day. 6 o'clock came. I became kid free. I'm like, holy hell. Okay, cool. I'm going to become absolutely handicapped. I don't want my brain to work at all right now. Okay, I don't want my brain to work. So I'm slapping sativa, and I'm using the banger and bong for the first time in I don't know how long. So I'm taking like hot dabs. Like I needed that shit. So when I came on here wheezing, it was well deserved. Okay, I was going up, down, and all around. I had no boundaries for where my brain was going. None. Hold on. Let me drop these links. Because I have to say thank you all for supporting the channel so graciously. Like, thank you all. Hello, Brandy Hornbeck. Welcome to Superglass Radio. I am your host, Pineapple, your host, Simple Smoke. And today, that segues really well. The video that I'm going to put, once again, not that huge of a deal, but like the video that I'm going to post soon, it would not be possible without, support from my lovely community for help with, future videos. I said that I needed a new webcam, and, that was graciously gifted. And, like, certain videos just would not work without, like, help, and me living and existing would not be, able to happen without effort and, love from the community. So thank you all. Just remember, if you can't, monetarily support, if you can't, do anything, thank you for coming and viewing, and please just share, like, subscribe, all of those things. That's what I ask. That's all. Tis all. I will always thank my community for everything. I know, Kentucky, you definitely share the hell out of my content. I will be having an art auction, and I will be painting live, which I'm not looking forward to. Like, I'm not looking forward to painting live, but I'm doing it for you guys, okay? Doing it for you guys. I'm glad you were able to take a nap. Sometimes it helps to reset. Oh, I took quite a few. Yeah, I was in a lot of pain, like mentally, physically. I had a huge bunch of realizations and stuff, so yeah, gonna have to. Yes, I'll be painting live, and I'll be trying to auction off that painting. And if I reach a certain goal, I'll be smashing a cake in my face. If I reach a certain goal, I will be smashing a cake in my face. Am I okay? Oh, now yes. Then no. Then no. What? No. I weeped, cried, all that shit. Yeah. No. I was not okay. Absolutely not. Fuck no. I handled it though. I wasn't like a bitch for too long. Because like sometimes I know I'm taking it too far. Like if something small happens, but it's not really like matters. But nah, sometimes I know that I have nothing else to like do except for break down about like so much that's just like on my shoulders and shit. So that type of stuff destroys. I didn't even see that question. What's getting me down is just Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Anyways, how are you guys tonight? We're not doing that one. Oh no. The plight of being a creator in a world that does not push your content fast enough. I understand. Okay, it was just like losing my channel and like not making enough money. Wow, there it is. Why even lie? Losing my channel because, you know, that's money gone, and you need money to live in this world, and no matter how nice it is to, like, you know, yeah, no matter how nice it is, so that, yeah, brain crashing from stuff. I know, and I appreciate all of it. Yeah, I do. And sticking to what's it called? Sticking to a schedule really helps. It does. It definitely. Sticking to a schedule helping a lot more. It's not that the channel isn't growing. It's that a guaranteed source of income like ripped away from me because I said funny things. And that really pissed me off because that sent me to like this weird like closet, right? It sent me to this closet because, like, looking back at it, I could have stayed in that fucking dark ass corner. I could have stayed in that dark ass corner. I was a lot safer in that dark corner, but just because I felt safer in a dark corner because I knew what was in the dark ass corner doesn't mean that I would ever progress out of that. I would have stayed right there, but I would have been comfortable crying, feeling worthless, damn near wanting to like myself every fucking day. I would have been comfortable feeling like that because the feeling got so stretched, and that was my constant for a long time. So having all these feelings of, damn, did I fuck up, like taking this leap on myself, or taking this leap, like, you know, taking this like jump, like whatever the fuck, like, did I fuck up doing that? Should I have just stayed in that dark ass corner and just been depressed for the rest of my life? Like I could do that, right? Like, fuck it. But no, there was literally no way I could have. And I understood that was fear talking. I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at my shower curtain right now. I'm not looking at my computer screen whatsoever. Yeah, it was a strange realization because my entire life I was so okay with just going back to like depressing shit because I was comfortable there. And for the first time in my life, I'm like, nope, can't go back to depressing things. Comfortable. No. You worked really hard for this. A couple of road bumps, you might have to make some changes and, like, you know, but that's okay. Life. Can't go back to the dark corner, to the dark closet, because you know what's in there. Because you know how the corner feels. And just go back to the corner. Yeah. That was a lot, and then all the life changing like punch. It just felt like emotionally getting like. You're gonna fuck. Internally more than externally, honestly. And that was a problem. I didn't feel the need to like wildly like scream or get upset. I was upset, but like not outwardly. Oh, very. I'm not used to, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh, I don't ever like freak out, like, fuck, shut up. But I don't know. That I handle my problems a lot. Your environment has a lot to do. Like a lot to do. I didn't know that. You know why I didn't know that? Because I never believed that shit. Like, until I started doing like mushrooms a lot. But I never believed that shit. Because whenever I would do LSD, because that was my favorite drug, like for a while, right? Whenever I would do LSD, I would just take it anywhere. I didn't give a fuck. You know why? Because if I'm happy, fuck my surroundings. Because the party was always like, you know, it like brought the party out of me. Like it made my environment more enjoyable. That's why I think that like definitely categorize LSD. Don't even fucking get me started. This is from someone who used to willingly take that shit and watch horrifying movies, find funny things. Okay, like it does something to your goddamn brain. And for show of that, I would just take that shit anywhere. So I didn't believe that environment has a lot to do with how you feel. I didn't believe it. For a long time, I didn't believe it. Not turning up the electric Kool-Aid in your brain every 5 days, living with no substances, nothing in your brain. Trying to realize that your surroundings have everything to do with how you. I also didn't believe that because my surroundings were always shit. So I'm like, oh, it's always like, I'm sorry, my surroundings is like, I change them up and nothing happens because they all suck. Surroundings all suck. Maybe if you were happy for like 30 minutes, see that you don't have to scream, cry, or deal with someone who's screaming and crying about every little thing. Another thing that you realize is that people have patience. You can't go back to like a soul-crushing environment where there's no patience. You can't do that. You can't do that in any way, shape, or form. Not that I ever wanted to go back to that environment, but my brain thought I was stupid for leaving said comfortable environment. I never wanted to. No, fuck no. But brain thought, oh well, dumb for not staying where you were. And like somewhat stable, but fucking worthless feeling every. Oh my God, I just want to interview. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a look off. That was a lot of talking. Oh my God, it's so damn difficult. I like that the mall core in the background. The mall core in the background really helps. When I said there was only 8 of you in here, that means like there was like 2 people that I dropped. I'm like, okay, great. I don't know why I said only. My brain went. See, my brain automatically goes to the depressing part. Why? Why do like? I feel like once you've been so like not so sad for so long, but once you've been like a certain level of like down on yourself. Bro, I just get way too high and talk. Y'all like that shit? That's kind of cool. I'm glad y'all enjoy that. I really am. I really am. I'm glad y'all like that shit. Once you take that leap, you kind of gotta stay because you already jumped. You know? You already jumped. And I've been waiting so long to jump. So am I supposed to like turn around and try and grab the bridge? No. Can't do that. I already jumped. I waited mad long to jump. So okay, how many damn setbacks have I fucking had in life? I've had more setbacks than I've had like positive things to happen for me. Sometimes you adjust, and adjustments aren't always what you're the exact happiest with. Not every adjustment's gonna be permanent. I'm glad that not every adjustment's gonna be permanent. But I may have to make adjustments at some point. When I tell you, I'm not gonna say I don't like change, right? Because that's a fucking lie. I love change. I do. I love change. I love variety. I love it all. But the idea of having to change the plan that I had, like, I don't know. Stop saying I don't know. Stop saying I don't. The plan that I had set in motion, cause this can all be rooted back to my page getting deleted. But seriously, like losing that sense of stability. That was like the last sense of like real stability that I had for a long time. I believe adjustments are necessary. Anybody who's ever succeeded has probably failed a ton, but nobody talks about that. Oh yeah. Listen, my brain has only focused on society. I mean, because that's society, right? I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm very glad you mentioned that. That's society, right? When you read about a new director or a new writer, you don't hear about how many years they got rejected from shit. You don't hear about, oh, well, they tried doing this for so long, didn't work. They tried doing that. You don't hear about that because no one talks about that. Because first of all, no one focuses on that. First, yeah, let's look at that, right? No one focuses on that. Who the fuck wants to focus on their failures? No, you breeze past it in interviews. You don't harp on the fact that your one business failed. No, you go, oh yeah, you know, we pass right past that. You don't think about your failures when the other shit works. I didn't think about the tons of fucking the 6 years of streaming and uploading consecutively through college. That didn't work for me. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about all the Instagram videos that did not work. I thought I mentioned them to you guys. I sent you guys on fucking scavenger hunts to look for certain shit. Some of you have way too much time on your hands. I'll be honest about that. Some of you have way too much time on your fucking hands because I sent you to look for certain clips, and I know for a fact some of you sat there and just looked and watched all of my videos. That is very strange, but I'm glad that some of you are that fucking dedicated. Holy hell. Shit, man. Ugh. But that's been oh, okay. Everything dropped for a second. No, that page has been shadow banned for like forever. I don't care about that. That shit was never gonna make me anything. It was never gonna get me discovered, nothing. But I was reminded recently because, you know, I have emotional problems, right? Like I have emotional problems. Can you tell? Can you tell, or do I look like a normal citizen of society? I was reminded that I try hard every day just by waking up and trying again. My efforts are seen. And it's very clear that I wake up and I try every day. And that made me feel that, first of all, like that was one of the reasons why I broke down crying, because I was like, wow, I'm supposed to hear that, but you don't realize the things that a human brain needs to keep going. You don't realize that until you have to feed yourself that, and then you get it from an outside source. You're like, oh wait, hold on. Human beings are supposed to be positive, supposed to be fed positivity to keep. Really, I did. Yeah, it feels great. It felt great. Because even sometimes I can't see my own. I said this on stream the other day, right? I feel bad for people who sit here and watch me thinking I'm just gonna get directly into whatever the thumbnail's about. No, buddy, you have to sit here for at least an hour. I'm sorry. That's how this works. Like, I feel bad for anyone who thinks that I'm just gonna dive directly into whatever I'm talking about. That's not how this works. Like, you gotta sit through a therapy session or random gibberish for a minimum of an hour. Minimum of 1 hour. That's so sad. Like, I'm not sad, but like, cause you know, it keeps my people here. But imagine you just come to watch me for a few minutes. You're like, oh, he's gonna talk about this. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, buddy. Not for at least a little bit. You gotta sit down. You gotta sit your ass down, buddy. Seen you grow. Oh my goodness. Y'all saw me when I was compulsively I saw me when I was like compulsively smoking spliffs like cigarettes. That was a strange time. I look back on that and wonder how my lungs did not collapse. I mean, natural tobaccos are not like awful for you, I'll be honest. Natural tobaccos are not like super duper terrible, but with my lungs, shouldn't have been smoking that shit every day. Should not have been smoking that shit every day. Anyways. Right. You don't think back on the things that you failed about. Hello, Patron, and welcome to Broadcast Radio. I'm your host, Pineapple, your host, the Most Smoke. And today, I had a bunch of emotional breaks, and not on here, but today was a tough one. But you live, you learn, and that's just life. I'm glad. Watch until you fall asleep. I'm glad. I'm so glad. That's what we're looking for. Looking for the peace and the community. I will get into I mean, I'd rather that than, you know, hold it all in. Because that's another thing I'm learning. I hold in so much. I look at my average day, right? Look at my, like my actually average day. Editing, taking care of a child, housework, writing, streaming, filming. That's all in a day. And I have to keep those things going, you know, keep myself on a schedule to stay sane. Not to say that, like, you know, I hate doing these things, but doing all of those things with like doing those things with no help. I mean, I'm not gonna downplay it, right? Like, I refuse to downplay it, like, at all. Doing all of that stuff by yourself is hard. All my projects are written by me. Everything is edited by me, filmed by me. That takes time. Am I good at it? Yes. But it takes time, it takes effort. Especially when I have a 3-year-old that doesn't listen to me very much. So I refuse to downplay the amount of work that it takes to run all of it. I absolutely refuse. I don't pay someone to do my thumbnails. I know you're thinking like your thumbnails are basic as hell. Yeah. It took a long time to figure out how to do that type of shit. That weird VHS like Blumpy style. Yeah, it took me a long time to do that. And make it actually look good. I'm trying. I really am. Once again, this is not complaints. This is not complaints. I never want to sound like I'm complaining. This is just a wow. Life is kind of like heavy. All a bunch of stuffs and whatnots. I feel terrible for those who are just chiming in and think, oh, he's gonna talk about the people. I'm not even talking about them today. I'm talking about Amberlynn Reed and some random people. I'm not. I don't complain anymore. I made that a giant promise to myself. I don't complain. Will I express how I feel about things? Yes, but complaining is completely different. Completely different ball game that I want no part in. Things are. Hey, I mean the title is appropriate. Someone who loves you would not judge that you're having a mental harshness. They would help you through it. So the title works toward my rant, I guess, right? Yeah, the title works toward my rant. The title works. The only reason I got so open about talking was because I ate a 25 milligram sativa gummy. And I took a bunch of dabs of orange sapphire jar. Opened up my chatterbox real good. I came on here not having shit to say and then went off on like a 5-minute look off rant. Yeah. I have X'd out complaining like as much as I can. It really helps put you on more of a positive mindset when you're not focusing on the things that you don't have. When you're focusing on the things that are not in your control or in your possession, that you don't even really are yours. Like, the future that you envision is not necessarily claimed by you yet. You have to do a lot of work. You have to put in a lot of man hours. And I know that. Okay? I know that it's not like the future that you envision is not always guaranteed, right? Any idiot knows that. Oh my god. But god damn it, I'll be pissed if I am not able to say that I worked for it. Because I mean, realistically, this is kind of what I want. Not really kind of, I'm not gonna lie. Besides the losing my channel thing, having a tiny place of my own making videos and set videos is essentially what I wanted to do, except I wanted to be a writer at this point. I had a whole goal for myself for being a writer, and then I had one for, you know, for my filmmaking. Of course, writing would have came first, because why wouldn't have? It'd be so easy to sell a movie. Fucking idiot. It's not. I have to finish editing my show. That's taking me so long. It just, it feels like I'm not rewriting it, but it feels like I'm really like, it feels like I'm making dents, you know? It feels like I'm really making dents. But that's the point. That's the point. But I don't want to feel like I'm rewriting it. I don't want to feel like I'm changing anything. Get in my own head about the things that I made. Do you see the levels of anxiety that pop through my head? I'm getting worried about things that I made. I wrote this shit. I'm getting fucking nervous about it. Like, what? Self-expression is. I hope that everyone has an outlet for their hard days. I hope everyone has a healthy outlet for their hard days. Mine was taking several naps. I mean, like, no, I don't want to say. Yeah, about 3. There was like one just like lay down, a half hour, 40 minutes. Like just like a hard lay down. No sleep, but like, trying to think of how to describe it. TV was blaring in my face, but I wasn't asleep, and I was dreaming of what was on television. That makes sense? Like, because I like sometimes for like anxiety-free nights, it really helps for me to just like put my head near the TV because I'm not watching it. It's just for audio purposes. TV being that close to the edge of the bed is only for audio purposes. Like only for audio purposes, and it helps. It helps a lot because I don't like. I don't know. I have like bad sleep a lot. I woke up today and my heart was going like a million miles. But that was another thing. I woke up out of my sleep because my neighbor was closing the door coming in, and when he closes the door, like to the hallway, like my heart was going crazy. I'm like, oh my god, slamming doors, like opening doors, knocking. That shit, fuck, boy. That shit has caused me to never want to have my sleep interrupted ever. Okay, and obviously no one's in here, but it wasn't even knocking. At one point, like he knocked to ask a question, and like yeah, that was whatever. But it was just like, you know, leaving because it's a person. But the closing of the door, oh my god, that shit got. Holy Lord, man, I don't like doing that. I don't like having like sleep terrors. But when I'm still on I'm still always gonna be on the kick of how antipsychotics took more from me than they gave me. I'd rather deal with this and still have passion and drive to get up every day and manically chase a dream than to wake up every day and go, hi guys, I'm gonna wash dishes and probably do that for the rest of my life. Okay, bye guys. I'm not fucking doing that, okay? And no, that wasn't me mocking someone's voice. That's how I sounded to myself. When I was on benzos all day, I literally sounded like a bubble. Hi guys, how you doing? I'm doing good. That's how I would sound. That's not me making fun of anybody. That's not bullying. That's me. That's how I sound on hella medication. I sound like a psych patient waiting to cry at all times. No. And at certain times, I couldn't cry. So it was just like building. And then, one day off meds. Oh, And apparently you're not supposed to take benzodiazepines if you have bad asthma. So why my doctor prescribed me so much, I don't know. So I'm gonna, And of course, if things ever get too bad, I have an entire bottle of varying strength, like tranquilizing antipsychotic medications. Well, it's one medication, but it's varying strengths of a medication that if I took right now would probably knock me out for 2 days. So if things get too bad, if I get too crazy, I know good and well if I bite a fourth of one of those, go to sleep, wake up, I will feel flatline for a minimum of 1 day. And I can get my life together, like, get myself together, find help and all that shit. Because worst case scenario, I gotta start taking them bitches slowly before I can find a doctor. Worst case scenario. Think I'm afraid of that? No. If I have to like, or if I'm gonna like, if I do lose my mind, I know what I'm gonna do. Do I foresee that happening? No. Fuck no. I don't ever think I'm gonna break my brain the way I did before because I'm not on drugs. Like I'm not. So every wild symptom that was there before is turned way down. Me losing my mind is me yelling, crying, and laying down for like an hour and a half total. I don't really think that qualifies as like dangerous or awful in reality. Was I having awful thoughts? Hell yeah. But the bipolar thought shit, I already learned that. I already learned how to like tie that up in a bag and throw it in the river. You know? Who gives a fuck? If the shit's up here, that means I can like mess with it. If it's already in my head, I can mess with it then. It's messing with me, I can mess with it back. All right, you're fake too, bitch. Haha. I'm not going anywhere, you're not going anywhere either. You gotta bully your bad thoughts. Like you'll never repeat anything. Well, you'll never repeat anything either, you're me. Oh god, I know I sound crazy to people who just, oh fuck. I'm funny, I don't care. Don't try and out positive them, okay? Just be mean to your mean thoughts. Just be mean to your mean thoughts, that's all. I told myself at least like 4 times, like, you failed. You know you failed, right? I'm like, well, if I failed, what the fuck did you do? I'm over here trying to look at the positives. You're sad. So you failed and you're sad. I'm not that sad. I'm just distraught. That's really how I keep my mind afloat. Am I gonna feel like this tomorrow? Fuck no. Fuck no. Okay, I understand that. Am I gonna be probably a tiny bit not there, not all there, you know? Not, well, no. Am I gonna still have a little bit of worry? That's what I mean. Like a little bit of shit on the shoulder? Maybe. But I know I'm not gonna feel like this. Like, I'm not gonna feel like this. That's not gonna happen. Fuck, not feel like this, but you know, like feel like that, like I did. Like, you know? Like that's not gonna fucking happen. But if you guys were here, tomorrow is like my relaxation day. I'm spending all day doing stuff that I want to do, which is relax and like go for walks and shit. All day. I don't know how I'm gonna handle it. Tomorrow is probably gonna be the best day of my year. I mean, I already had a best day of the year, but it's gonna replace that. Yeah, this is how I'm celebrating my birthday. I'm celebrating it to tomorrow, and that's just it. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be relaxing. I've been under so much stress, like bad stress. I'm cleaning, make sure I can relax with nothing to worry about. I don't get to do that very often. And me operating in more of a high flying nature, I'd say. No weed jokes, but like me operating in more of a, like, there are some people who only have up time, or I don't like to use the M word, bro, don't make me do it. For people that have I'm more excited than I am sad, okay? All the time. Like, I'm a go. I'm either 100 or 0. There are some people that are always 0, and then when they get to 100 for a day or two, people are like, oh my god. I'm the exact opposite. I'm always on 100, and then I drop to 0. So, for me to relax, I can't relax. It's almost impossible. It's almost impossible, because I'm always trying to think of something else to do, or I want to do absolutely nothing, but I'm too sad to be relaxed. So it's a weird balance. It's almost like an equation. Like, a nigga gotta do math. Like Like, you know, like, a nigga gotta do math to relax. And do y'all know how many times I failed algebra? Do you? I have a college degree, but I have never passed algebra 9. Freshman algebra? Never passed. I have a college degree. I failed that bitch 7 times. 7. So I gotta do math to be relaxed? No. I don't want to have to do math to be relaxed. I used to smoke entirely too much weed. That's how I handle my like frustrations and my depressions and shit. You know what I do now? I talk. I talk to a camera. I talk to this webcam. I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes I talk to the fucking wall. Not the wall for real, but I replace talking to the wall with talking to the camera. I take that back. Now, the little videos you guys see, the little 5-minute videos, 4-minute, that's just like the shit I used to just say at the wall. Now, what the hell is this tune? This is creepy. No. I did not like that at all. What the fuck? My God. Welcome to Broadcast Radio. I am your host, Pineapple, your host of Most Smoke. And today, I have the most tough days. Today was an uneasy one. Today was an uneasy one. We're good now. Good now. But it was I'm glad that we're having better days. I'm glad that we're having better ones. Okay, trust me. The jokes are gonna be here in a little bit, but I gotta let everyone. Okay, so it seems like the people just want to have the emotional talks. Okay, that's why I do this. That's why I dedicate an hour just to emotional shit. You know why? Because people want to talk. People want to get their feelings out. I don't think you guys understand how much you're validating like little Pineapple's dreams of talking into his radio, thinking that's how you did radio. That's hilarious. I had this fucking ugly. I had so many like stupid looking radios that I would listen to. Cause I was never allowed technology in my room. Did you niggas know that? I was never allowed technology in my bedroom. My PSP could never go in my room. Any game system could never go in my room. No TVs in my room. No computers in my room. Never. So I only had radios, books, okay? But I really enjoy the concept of listening to someone talk with music in the back, because this concept was great to me. If this was on the radio when I was like 9, I'd never turn this shit off. When I was bumping just random radio stations, just trying to hear niggas talk with stuff in the back. Used to love that shit. This validates my feelings wildly. I can't lie. It validates my feelings. I think that there are certain lost art forms that the internet has brought back. Truly and honestly. I don't think I'd be able to be good on the radio because like earlier, I completely forgot to unmute myself. Thank you, Sonia. I appreciate that graciously. Thank you. But I forgot to mute myself. I felt dumb. I'm over here singing and shit. I felt stupid. It happens. I've literally streamed like a Zoom meeting at one point. It was by accident, and I had 0 viewers, but I streamed a Zoom meeting. I know that shit happens. I just wasn't ready for that. Because what if I said some crazy shit? What if I actually said like the thing I was gonna say was gonna be like a million, like, and I'm editing it out too. If you weren't here for it, you're never gonna hear it. If you weren't here for it, you're never gonna hear it. Oh my god. I've been wanting Hershey's chocolate like bad. Like the idea of Hershey's chocolate has been haunting me. And I know I should not be having it. I understand. I know. But like, I had an ice cream sandwich earlier. That didn't fucking do it. Oh, I talked to a guy at the store where I bought Turkish candy before. And he's like, yeah, we have that brand. We have another halal brand of candy. I'm like, sir, I don't give a shit that the brand is halal. I want this specific brand from Turkey because they use very nice ingredients. I don't give a fuck about the, actually I do give a fuck about that part, but I don't give a fuck about, I was gonna say I don't care about the halal part. I don't care about those other brands. I'm glad that this candy comes from a specific country and everyone can eat it, but I don't want the other brands because they're halal. I want this specific brand with the AI cartoons on it because that is possibly the best candy in the world. Don't argue with me. Don't fight with me. I told him to just order more from that brand. Whatever you order from there, I will buy. Whatever you order at some point, I will buy it. I promise. I was about to ask him to plug me in, like, bro, just hook me up with the nigga who you buy it from. Please. Yo, I could really flip Turkish candy. Yo, that'd be already an idea I had. I want everyone to be able to taste that shit for real. And maybe I acquired some for my relaxation tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I acquired some for my relaxation. Can't say I did or I didn't. And I know I'll still, when I say relaxation, I'm gonna be doing stuff that I want to do. Like I'm gonna be out doing things, and I will be filming. I will be filming tomorrow. I know. How's that relaxation? I still have to work, okay? And if I plan on having a great day, why would I not want to film it? So I will be filming tomorrow. I'll probably be filming the entire day. It'll be full of stuff. It'll be full of stuff. The day will be full of things. I promise you. Unfortunately, I will be filming. I have to film. I film everything. When I say unfortunately, like my brain always says film it, film it, film it, and take, no, there's nothing unfortunate. I think that was automatically, I think that was automatically said. There's nothing unfortunate about filming anything for me. I love filming. I will never see filming as a chore. Especially filming good days. No, I will never see filming as a chore in life. No. Fuck no. I'd see editing as a chore. Chores? Chores? Choice, issue, chore. I don't know. I see editing more as a chore than anything. Harder to sit there, and even though these went up, you know why? I think because people are starting to use them more for video editing. These things collect dust so easily. Anyways, yes, I think because people are starting to use them more for video editing. This one went from like 20 to probably 30 something dollars now. Oh my god. This key sucks. There we go. That's the actual key though. I was looking for it, but I was looking for that exact price. I couldn't find that one in the exact price, but I will send you the new updated price. It's like $30 something, Sonny. I will send it. I remember seeing these. No, you're not gonna find like the $22 one anymore. Not with the 16 keys. Right? 16? Yeah. You're not gonna find with the 16 keys and 3 knobs. This, I was gonna say this is overkill, but it's not. Like, I assigned all these buttons, they all have a purpose. I thought it was overkill at one point, but it's not. The knobs? The knobs might be a little overkill. For maybe for like, you know, photo editing. For video editing, I need all 3 of these. This is to dial back seconds. This is for volume, and this is for zooming. They all have different purposes. I decorated them all, obviously. I have to redo my pause button right here. Yeah, I need all of these. I have another one that I want to use just for Sims. I have one that's like 6 keys. Not very useful for design or editing, I'll tell you that right now. 6 keys is it's an editing board, right? It's perfect. It's good. But for how many features I need, that's not sufficient. It's a good one to figure out, you know, for keys and whatnot, but I feel like that's more for games. That's more for games. I think that editing on a keyboard is tiring. Like that, like, I don't know why. I truly don't know why, but I feel like stretching my hands and doing the I hate that. Now, the perfect way for me to edit videos would be a handheld mouse. You hook it over and then you just do this. You know, like it's like a 90s gadget, you know? It's like a USB, has a little giant trackball on top. That is what I really fucking want. That would be super useful to use with a board, and that'd be the perfect editing setup for me. Just oh man, I'd get so much. I could redo the fucking Harry Potter series in like 2 hours. I could re-edit the whole Harry Potter series in 2 hours. You just gotta pay me and 2 other crackheads, and I can do the whole Harry Potter series. Yep, me and 2 other crackheads. I consider myself in that field of crackheads. When it comes to editing, I can do this very quickly. Except this one video that took me 12 hours. 12 collective hours were spent editing this video, okay? 12 collective hours. Do you understand how much like mental pain that was? A lot, okay? A lot. A lot. It was fun though. It was super fun, like ridiculously. Sometimes I think that I put too much effort, but I don't put enough effort in, and people aren't gonna the product that I put out, my editing style and my variety of content. I feel like I keep to a general theme on this channel. I do. I think I do, at least. Hour and 14 in. Looks like we're gonna start our roasting. Oh, is it? We even call it roasting? Yeah, those are like the weird mall music videos that come with this music. So I was just thinking, love doesn't judge, right? Yes. Okay. Now we can all get to making fun. Love does not judge. Of course it doesn't. Love is blind. Love Love is the whole thing, whatever the fuck the Bible says. But what happens if you can't help but judge? What happens if the person that you're trying to love is this goddamn Sasquatch beast right here? This goddamn Sasquatch beast right here. Now, I have a question for the general public. How do you think that Amber Lynn even navigated life? Because she's not even that big here. She's not. She's actually quite small compared to the 600-pounder she is now. 600-pounder. I mean, she's pretty fucking large. I have not done a Amber Lynn video in so long. She's on the chopping block today. She's on the goddamn chopping block today. Stacey, welcome to Progress Radio. I'm your host, Pineapple, host of Most Smoke, and today I have the most mental fortitude and jokes about, I don't know, jokes about, I'm trying to think of how to phrase it. Stop saying I don't know. Jokes about people who love too much at any size. People who love too much at any size. I didn't even peep the spread real quick. That's sushi? Is that sushi?
In my opinion, California roll is one of the healthier rolls that you can get.
You're dunking that bitch in the yo. Can you imagine how much water she retains? Like, all of her recipes are so salty. Can you imagine how much water she drink? And she doesn't even drink that much water. So if she drinks like half a cup, I guarantee you she bloats for like 2 days. But how would she know if she bloats? She's 600 pounds. With the Sonic drink? Oh, hell no. You know what that just told me? I hate overanalyzing these videos, but I love it because it really, like, it shows me that I'm very observant, okay? Did y'all catch that? Look. That was a Sonic drink, right? That means that she got the sushi from one spot and then another Sonic order. She's only showing y'all the sushi. She for sure got like burgers and fries on the side of this.
So, California roll has the rice, it has a seaweed.
Y'all know that she can't talk quickly because she's so big. She can't talk at regular pace. She only says like 4 words and goes, because she's so fucking fat. That's not a joke. That's actually what happens.
And it has avocado, a little bit of crab, and cucumber. It's so good. I wanted to get a ton of sushi. I wanted to so bad. Normally I get 2 sushi rolls, and they're usually like...
Oh, my desktop audio is that low? What the hell? Ew. I'm sorry, no one told my desktop audio was that low? Wow.
California roll.
There we go. Jesus.
Has the rice. It has a seaweed.
What's wrong with you guys?
And it has avocado, little
bit of crab and cucumber.
Anything from the water would hurt me.
So good.
Kill me. Over.
I wanted to get a ton of sushi. Ugh, I wanted to so bad. Normally I get 2 sushi rolls, and they're usually like the bigger rolls. They come with a lot more than this. And one of them is always fried.
One of them is always fried. That's funny. I don't know why. That's actually humorous.
I usually ask for miso soup, which is delicious.
There's no way this isn't like
And I always
feedy
do
shit.
an appetizer.
There's just no way this is not feedy shit. Who is she doing this for? Like, look at that. Who is she doing this for? Someone is getting some sort of weird gratification out of this, right? Like, someone cares a little bit too much about this. Oh my god, why is that happening? Oh, I accidentally closed the window. I'm so sorry, I'm slow. Okay. I don't want to just have her eating up here because that feels weird as hell. So I have what's the next? Here we go. Oh wait, one meal of hers would feed my whole house for a day. Okay. I had that theory as well. Like, I actually thought if you were to measure out how much food she eats in a week, how many people could that feed? Because I know that I don't eat too much, but I snack. You know, I'm a snacker, you know? And I don't think that her food intake constitutes as snacking whatsoever. It's just all completely, utterly destructive. So, I mean, would you call it destructive? Yes, she literally gained like 300 pounds on. Yes. Yo, that's terrifying. She actually gained like 300 pounds. Oh fuck. That's destructive eating. That's like actually fucking destructive eating. And I would like to take a look into her last destructive relationship, which ended up being a feeding situation. We're going to take a dive into her relationship with Tommy, or Erica, as it's been revealed her real name is. I have too much knowledge on this situation. It makes me uncomfortable how much I know about this shit. Okay? Grown ass man, I should not know this much about the adventurings of a morbidly obese, mentally stunted woman. I shouldn't know this much about this bitch, bro. Why do we all know so much about this bitch? Why? You ever stop and think about that? Why do we all collectively know this much about a morbidly large woman? Why? Like, no one ever stops to think about that? Like, why do I have so much knowledge on this fucking person? Not like me per se, but I mean, well, me and everyone else for that matter. I like this shit though. It's hilarious. I just find it extremely strange that we all have this same realm of knowledge.
Hi, I'm a lesbian, or at least I think I'm a lesbian. Yes, but I'm the biggest. Let's be wrong. This is just to prove. What? Come on here.
How is that funny? How is that funny? You can't wipe yourself. That's humorous to you? That's ha-has to you? That's jokes to you?
Good times. Oh, yeah. Oh, they saw my tum-tum.
Wrinkles can't exist on her face. You know you have to be like thin somewhat to have wrinkles. Wrinkles can't exist on her face. Look at this. Look at this, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, they.
Foodie is in the 300. No, she's not. No, she's not. Stop fucking lying. Stop. That's a fucking lie. Foodie's in the 300s. Stop fucking lying to me. I don't believe that bullshit. You're saying that Foodie's in the 300s? You're joking, right? Let's look at the latest Foodie Beauty video. You tell me if she's in the 300s. You're a fucking liar. I cannot believe you just tried to say that to me. No, tell me. This is the latest one? No, fuck. She weighed herself? Bullshit. Weighted scale. Bullshit. I'm not hearing it. No, I refuse to accept
Hi,
it.
I'm a lesbian. Or
That
at least I think
woman's
I'm a
at
lesbian.
least in
Yeah.
like the fours.
But I'm
Minimum
the biggest.
fours. Or she's wildly short. She looks like she is carrying a small person in the front of her. Not like a kid, not a baby, but a small person has just latched themselves onto the front of her and she just waddles around. Puts all of that on a mobility scooter. I feel terrible for Canada. Like, you have to know that you produced which is hilarious as fuck, because in America we have like a million Foodie Beauties. You ever think about that? Like, in America we have so many of that bitch, but because she's Canadian, it's like, damn, you really suck. If you're shitty and you're American, that's whatever. You're American. People expect you to be awful. You're Canadian though, and you're that terrible? That's like South. That's like Southern America terrible. And you're from Canada. Yo, get the fuck out of here. No, never, bro. I know Canada is sick that they made that bitch.
Yes, let's be real. This is just
Speed to it.
to prove.
Speed to it.
She ate my pussy and she ate my pussy good. And she loved every
Whoa.
fucking second of it.
Because I'm not used to something that feels so, like, calm, like a soft love.
I forgot this bitch is mad crass. I completely forgot that this bitch is mad crass. Also, I think that's like a biohazard. You didn't shower for a year. I think that's literally like, yeah, you might, yeah, it's like an actual biohazard. You didn't shower for a year.
I have never been with someone so vindictive and like genuinely like scary in my life.
Hey girls, how you doing? With all the exciting drama we have now, I thought we got here.
Okay, guys, so there's something that I want to tell you about. I know it's like
From the
really stupid
beginning.
and sudden, like I understand that, but timelines are not a thing, and you guys know that with me. I have a girlfriend. Yes,
Timelines are not a thing, says the person who has the mental fortitude of a 16-year-old child. You know, with me, timelines are not a thing. You jump from relationship to relationship with no time to breathe whatsoever because you're terrified to be alone. Literally can't be alone because you're 600 fucking pounds now. You have quite literally eaten yourself into dependency on others because you can't live by yourself. Is anyone else hearing this? Calling out this type of shit is so fast for me. And this isn't a brag. This is just like an over observation. Like, this shit doesn't slide. It doesn't. She's so easy.
I do. And we are in a long distance relationship. I want to just like share this side of me. I'm not
This is how all of her relationships starts. This is how she's always she's suddenly in a relationship. They're always long distance. And then, Butternugget, this is Amberlyn Reed. Amberlyn Reed, the woman who started a weight loss journey and then gained 250 pounds.
a secret, and I feel special. I feel loved. I feel important. I feel like a priority. Like those aren't feelings that I felt for a very long time. Like I feel genuinely seen.
Fast food. Oh shit. Fast food is your priority. Why do you have one AirPod in? Holy shit. You can see her age, but you can also see where like the fat is plumping out as to where she can't get wrinkles. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I will always say, oh, she doesn't look 30 something. She doesn't look 30 something. But looking at her head on, is this the chick who got into relationships just to have people to wipe her? Bingo, Butternugget. Anyways, looking at her head on, right? You can clearly see that she's aged here, which obviously is not bad. She's a human being, but you can see where it's just, you know, like, I'm not crazy, right? You can see that shit. Like her head is being like unnaturally fluffed. Can't explain.
Meeting in person literally before this month is even over. But when I would see the red flags, I would admit like, oh, that is hardcore red flag, or oh, that's triggering my BPD, or oh wow, this relationship.
You don't think it's a red flag that she had a woman that she was married to that was almost 1,000 pounds? Shorty had a wife that isn't here anymore. That weighed a ton. And now she's dating you, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Relationship is making my mental illness actually worse. Like, I see these things, and it's like I get so like delusional with this relationship. I haven't seen a red flag, and I'm over here like, is that a red flag? That there is no red flags? See, that's just me like wanting to self-sabotage pretty much, because I'm not used to something that feels so like calm, like a soft love. And I strictly remember a couple months ago writing in my journal saying how bad I craved like a soft, gentle love.
At this point, she hasn't even met Tommy in real life.
He jumps into everything head first. Like a fucking toddler. Like a 600-pound mentally retarded toddler.
And her name is Tommy. So yeah, I'm really excited. I have to share this with you guys.
Bree don't got shit on her. This woman has terrorized many people at 600 pounds. Bree will fold quick. Fuck you talking about? Easy. Bree is dunzo. And ALR is taking that one. Period, point blank, buddy. ALR is taking that one.
And I know like this is crazy and probably coming out of nowhere. It's like the universe is like, we got you, Amberlyn. We got you, Tommy. Like, you guys are about to be happy together, and like we really are. How long have I known her? Literally today marks exactly a month since she messaged me for the first time. The energy is giving very much like when you know, you know.
Keep in mind, she lost her monetization, and she was making over 10 grand a month at times. And then the moment she lost it, she's like, I don't have any money. All this shit behind her is the stuff she wasted her money on.
Has she seen my body? Does she know about my size? Yes, we FaceTime a lot. And normally like when I've FaceTimed in the past with like partners, I like show the ceiling. I'm very much like this code.
She's had like 2 real jobs. Maybe 2.
Like MySpace angles, but with her, I'm super comfortable. And I'm like,
God
this is me.
Damn,
like, I show her.
You're like the Liberty Bell.
But with her, I'm super comfortable. And I'm like,
dong, dong, dong.
This is me. Like, I've shown her my legs,
That's
my body, my
bitch.
just everything. Okay, so something's happening. I'm feeling the nerves. The nerves are officially kicking in.
How can you feel nerves through this?
I'm super comfortable. And I'm like,
How can you feel nerves through that? Someone explain that to me. I feel like her nervous system is just buried in mounds of fat. Squishy yellow fat. Her fat might be like brown or something. Shit been sitting. That shit been sitting there for a minute. You know?
This is me. Like, I've shown her my legs, my body, my just everything. Okay, so something's happening. I'm feeling the nerves. The nerves are officially kicking in. She lands in like 10 minutes. I'm just genuinely so happy. I know.
Notice how she's just pacing around her apartment because she's too fucking fat to leave. Keep in mind, I'm not making fun of... Y'all all know that she's like an awful person. I can say what the fuck I want about this terrible bitch. Okay? Okay. She's too damn
She's
big
like,
to
I'm
leave her
sad that she had to
apartment.
leave, but it's not
Which
the
I
end.
find hilarious.
Things are about to change.
While Amberlynn was living her delusional life, she posted a clip of her and Tommy and
You know this bitch is up to
of
no
course
fucking
people
good. No,
figured
no, that ain't. You know this bitch is up to no good.
she posted a clip of her and Tommy and
If your 600-pound daughter comes home with this girl, you know exactly what time it is. Okay, you know exactly what time it is. She is here to give your daughter a heart attack. She's going to take her out for triple cheeseburgers every night until your daughter dies. If you have a 600-pound kid, you know exactly what time this woman is on. Can no one see it from a mile away? Like, I'm not stupid, right? like you know. And that's not to say, oh, she could never be with someone. That's not what I'm saying. But you can clearly see that this person is not up to any good. Like, in the eyes, in the face, all of it. It's the definition of the arms and the neck. You know? It's like right here. This part is suspicious to me. Feel me? Because if you liked to eat even a little bit, you wouldn't have all of this toned up. You know, like you can tell when someone really likes like fatty shit because certain parts of their bodies will show that they like fatty foods, and that's not a joke. That's just a fact. That's just what it is. The tone in this arm, you care about this shit. You care about the way that your body looks a lot. Not to say that no one should, but you guys are following here, right? Next too long. This person looks like, yeah, I care about how I eat and how I look, but you're literally with someone who openly has had a food addiction and will never stop having a food addiction. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen?
of course, people figured out who she was in 0.5 seconds. Tommy was in a relationship with her
1,000 pounds.
ex-fiance, who just died 2 months before Tommy messaged Amberlynn. The woman was morbidly obese, weighed over
Take that picture in real quick. Let that picture just melt in your head for a little moment. You understand how big you have to be to eclipse a woman's head. She has a fat ass head too. There is no soul in these bitches. Some people are just born to be awful. She looks like that bad little boy. Yeah. I was about to say something that could be considered. This is such a scary picture because it means so many other things. I have my head against someone who's over 1,000 pounds. You know what the fuck going on. You know what I mean? Like there's so many other little like things that go along with it. Clearly she's sick. Clearly I'm into this sexually because look how fit I am. Like there's a whole thing here. Like there's a whole there's so much. Like, this is a scary picture.
over 1,000 pounds and bedbound while being with Tommy. However, she wasn't just in a relationship with an obese woman.
She's happy. She's happy. She's gassed the fuck up. That her wife is dying. You know you did this to this woman. Was the woman a willing participant? Yes. But you know exactly what the fuck. You had the influence.
Woman. These two were on a feeder fetish website as a couple sharing their journey and fetishes with the people on the website. When Colin, Tommy's ex, was in a nursing home and immobile for being 900 pounds, Tommy was updating people on her health conditions.
There are so many rumors being made up about her.
If I'm dating somebody and they go on vacation with this person, or they went on vacation with an ex to the south. Let's say the ex looks like me, right? Took that nigga to the south, right? And he just never came back. I'm not gonna keep dating that person. Okay? I'm just not gonna do it. Like you, if someone, this was uploaded on my birthday 2 years ago. Wild. No way. Anyways, yeah, you gotta look at signs. That's a giant sign. Her ex was over 1,000 pounds, and you still rocking with the bit? Okay.
Things that are just like wild. So the first thing is, no, she is not a feeder. People think that she's a feeder, and she's definitely not that. Like, yes, she has a specific type, but I'm letting you guys know that like every single person that I've been in a relationship with, everyone that you guys have known, they said that they prefer girls my size. She is not a.
First of all, no, none of them said they prefer girls your size, because none of them date. No. You were never this size with Crystal. You were never this size with Destiny. You were never this size with Beck. You just got larger and larger. Okay? And they were all larger. See, she keeps trying to like double back on things. Not double back. She keeps trying to wade in and out of shit. She's not good at words.
Feeder. I would never in a million years be in a relationship with one.
After being exposed for being a feeder, they staged the first fake breakup.
Because of this, me and now my ex, we are not together anymore, and this has left her like debilitated. Like literally, like her mental health has gone down so much. But all of these people who act like they care about me and they're worried about me, bull. Like you guys have never wanted to see me happy.
That's how my kid fake cries. My kid fake cries exactly like this. The client close their eyes but not close them. Just that's how I look at my 3-year-old who does that same shit. It's embarrassing to watch someone try and fake emotion to like fake sad. Because why are you doing that? Stop it. That's when I turn to my mom. At that point, I really do turn to my mother like, stop. I don't want to hear it. No, you're faking it. I don't care about fake tears because they're not real. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to see that. Stop it. Stop this, please. like all emotion just turns off. I become a complete robot. When I see fake emotions, I sniff that shit out. Like, no, I don't want to see this. Stop it. Stop your crying because there's nothing coming out. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. No, stop it.
There are so many of you who love to see me miserable.
Tommy showed us how she moves from the.
Look how large this person. Look how large this bitch is. takes up most of the frame. He takes up like 70% of the video frame. Hey, the fuck?
Beginning. After this staged breakup, she was talking to random people on Instagram and answering questions about her and Amberlynn's relationship. She would confess that she wasn't looking for anything serious, and she was saying that Amberlynn was love.
And she was good at making me feel good about myself. That's what manipulators do. Even though Tommy was manipulating her into possibly
bombing her.
I honestly think that this is what happens when an abuser meets an abuser. You know? This is what happens when someone meets their match.
And how the reaction channels have valid points for criticizing her. Tommy and Amberlynn started posting together again, and we found out that they actually didn't break up. And Amberlynn's best friend, Alexis, posted that she is no longer friends with Amberlynn, and it is because of her relationship with Tommy. She said that Tommy was really harmful for Amberlynn, and their relationship was toxic. She said that Tommy was controlling and manipulative.
So, did people think that someone with an ex-wife who was 1,000 pounds wouldn't be controlling and manipulative? Like that just screams controlling and manipulative. And she's dating someone then 600. She doesn't have real friends.
Manipulative. Another shocking allegation came out.
This is insane.
About Tommy. People found out that she was in another toxic relationship with a woman named Megan, where Megan trapped Tommy in a basement using a weapon. Megan's ex went to a reaction channel to give some information about.
Hey, listen.
I just didn't explain like the depth of it because I hadn't shown like a person I was in a relationship with for like years. And I'm telling you, if I was capable of walking away from YouTube, then like literally.
You're not capable of walking away from anything, Amber. You're not capable of walking away from anything.
I would.
From this point forward, Amberlynn was acting like she was single, all while she was still with Tommy. There would be rumors, her and there, that they were still together, but most people were thinking that they were not together, especially since Tommy was often going on Instagram and writing shady stuff about Amberlynn.
She only wrote shady shit about her. She quite literally hated this woman while dating her. Just wanted to control her because she's morbidly obese. She did some Playboy shit on Amberlynn. He mind controlled Amberlynn. Actually, I don't even think she had to do much mind control. I think she just had to show her a minuscule amount of attention. I feel like it's pretty well known. Amberlynn will like respond to anybody.
On July 12th, the Famous Farms exposed Tommy's secret Reddit account, and the stuff she was saying about her girlfriend was very interesting. So Tommy was on 6 different subreddits about Amberlynn, and she was commenting on posts either trash-talking Amberlynn or defending herself like a psycho. Spreading rumors or leaking information about yourself on your girlfriend's subreddits is so weird. When someone was calling Tommy a liar, she was defending herself and calling out Amberlynn for keeping Tommy's secret as a feeder, LOL. One of the craziest comments Tommy has ever made.
Yo, Pocahontas cannot paint with all the colors of the wind because she never goes outside. And then her own girlfriend replied, more like Pocahontas. You can't make this shit up, bro. This is like beyond cinema.
About Amberlynn is now famous Pocahontas. And she said this comment in a post Amberlynn's hair thinning and her cancer journey. When talking about Colleen, Tommy said that she was 100% jealous of her. I wouldn't be surprised if she did something to the photos in Emily's house during a tantrum. Keeping up with the Kardashian is the other funny thing she said, but it becomes less funny when you realize that she is a feeder, and making fat jokes is even weirder because are you confused or what, girl? So Tommy would go into these online tantrums about Amberlynn every so often, and it was during this time that it was leaked to the reaction channels that Amberlynn had gotten a new cat to replace Rarity. We later found out, according to Amberlynn, that Tommy told a girl and she told the reaction channel. When all
she got a new cat immediately and then said that it was a lie. This woman can never tell the truth to her audience.
This was leaked to the forums, Amberlynn posted a community post saying how these rumors were all lies and she will not focus on hate. Of course, this was not true, and she went live in her members only live and she titled it, "This is Goodbye." The drama was dying down a bit as Amberlynn started to ignore it in her chat, but then she decided to do public lives, and in one of them, the cat that she said was just a rumor, Romeo made a
he literally popped. She's such a liar, bro. She's such a liar. It's almost like humorous.
surprise appearance in her video.
I have to be forced into like saying things that I don't want to say. Oh my God, my face is swollen from crying. Fun. His name is Romeo. And I had to go find him. He was playing with Wasabi. And I'm going to start crying. And then I get it. Wasabi's happy and plays with Romeo and they cuddle. And it's just so fun to see them like play together and like.
You got rid of your other cat. You got rid of him. You let her out. Let the cat out. Care. And then you got a new one because you let the other one die. You're a cat killer.
It's like brought out something in Wasabi, brought out something in Twinkie, brought out something in me.
Meanwhile, Tommy posted a shady picture on her Instagram saying, "With how hot it is lately, it's wild to think snowflakes will be back before we know it." And she was referring to her chat with Mr. Snowflake about her side of the story and being in a relationship with Amberlynn. After seeing this, Amberlynn went live and the title was, "We have..."
She jumped in front of the bullet. I thought that was the most like reckless thing she could. I remember I was at work watching this live. I was watching this meltdown in real time.
Have been in a relationship this whole time. This was the beginning of the crash outs and the fight between Tommy and Amberlynn.
And I just got a text saying I wouldn't say too much if I were you. Being threatened, as I have been. And then I get another text. I have video proof of you being terrible to me. Yes. A video proof of me reacting to your betrayal, me unmedicated with BPD. Correct. Stop texting me.
I'm trying to act like you're the victim. You're that large. Anyone who like gets angry or gets to be the victim of your anger is one who's scared.
We've been together this whole time. This whole fucking time. She had a whole fucking Reddit where she made fun of my body. My girlfriend behind my back was calling me Porcahontas. I have never been with someone so vindictive and like genuinely like scary in my life. And I feel afraid to say anything.
You're the scary one, bro. You're the scary one. Do you see what you look like? You're terrifying, like, bro. You're awful. I mean, you're awfully scary. You're awfully scary, man.
Like, I've been afraid to say anything this whole time. I just got a text from her saying, "I'm going to release the video then to prove how you are." I'm literally half naked in that video, so please don't. I would appreciate that. That was me in a BPD meltdown. I'm literally half naked. I'm actually officially done with Emily. I am fucking done.
Tommy was telling a very different story from Amberlynn. Tommy accused Amberlynn of physical and emotional abuse. And Amberlynn was saying the same thing about Tommy.
So we were in her room when this argument was happening. Like, it started in the truck, it went into the kitchen, then it went up into the room, and she was trying to like go into the bathroom to like hide. And it's like, I'm the sort of person, I want to like talk about it now. So I was following her also into the bathroom. I have a
control issues.
Bad habit of like following, saying, "Don't leave the room, we need to talk about this." Like, that's a very bad part
it's controlling.
Very bad part of me that I will say. And I'm 100% accountable in that. When I went to go walk into the bathroom, she kicked me. She's tall. She's taller than I am. She's like 5'7". She kicks me really hard in my stomach. Really hard.
What was the first?
She's 5'5". That's a compact. This is the letter that her ex-girlfriend wrote to Mr. Snowflake, who's basically like, he goes hard for Amber how I went for Leland. He goes hard for Amber how I went for Leland. Like, and like, I'm talking prime Pine. Like three Leland videos a week, Pine.
Time she got physical with me. I was going to leave the room. She then grabbed my arm and dug her nails into my arm to the point of drawing blood. I tried pushing past her to get through the doorway, and she pushed back into me and actually falling on top of me.
So when I tripped over the rug and then I landed into her and she was falling, I went to grab her. It didn't work out very well. She still landed on the floor. And then she started like hysterically, how come you pushed me? I'm like, what is actually happening? So she like, I don't know. It was this whole fucking thing. And I was like, this cannot be real right now. This genuinely cannot. Like, I have never been so gaslit into thinking that the sky was actually the ground and the ground was actually the sky. This is her arm. This is her arm. Okay. Keep in mind, she's wearing a maroon shirt. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? She faked nail marks days later. Did you guys hear me say that that was from November 17th? We was sitting on the couch one time, again, during one of our arguments.
I've never seen someone's face be getting eaten by their face. I've never seen someone's face getting eaten by their face.
And she wanted me to leave and she wanted me to stop crying. And she was like laying on the couch and I was like sitting like on the end of it. She literally kicked me off the couch and I landed on the floor and I had to help her.
600 pounds? How'd she gonna kick you off the couch? Shut up. That's lies.
I had to have her help me get up. But I'm telling you, in that moment, like, oh, I saw her smirk.
The worst of the tantrums was actually the night before Rarity went missing. She saw me scrolling through my phone and there was a woman on my Instagram feed. She flipped out and said I was micro-cheating.
She saw this woman on my Instagram feed. She won't even admit to the Tumblr. She let me go through her phone. She didn't know that I could go to her screen time and see the apps that she was on. She was on Tumblr looking at naked women bigger than me. And the picture that is so engraved in my brain.
And you stayed? She was plotting on you to literally death feed you, and you stayed?
Brain that made my whole soul leave my body was this woman on an oxygen tank in a hospital bed. And then in that same moment, I find her on Phoebe. But I ended up going in the little message part and I saw that literally while we were in a relationship, like a month after we started dating, she messaged some girl saying that she was sexy. So that was fun. But she messaged this masked lesbian and said, oh, I know how rare it is to be a masked lesbian that's a feeder because so am I. And that is when I found out the truth while in Wisconsin. Amber expected me to constantly be available. I will say, I was a little like that. I was a little like that. I can take accountability there. If I didn't text or call during my breaks or if I wasn't giving her attention constantly, she'd get upset or start a fight. That's due to my trauma. I will say that probably did happen. We get into arguments and she just wouldn't let anything go. That is fucking you. And I told my mom exactly the way that you made me feel. And you know what she told me? Amberlynn, that's exactly how I felt with your dad. To the point where
I told my mommy how you made me feel. I told my mommy that you made me upset because I told my mommy.
Started going into the other room just to sleep because she wouldn't stop arguing with me when I was trying to rest before a shift. That happened one time. And it's when everything hit the fan. And I followed you in there with my BPD meltdown, my tantrum. And I'm able to admit that. My pain turned me into a monster because of what you did. And in this moment, I wish more than anything I could talk to your ex, Megan. Megan, if you were watching this or if someone knows Megan, have her talk to me. I would do anything to talk to you. Because at this point, I don't know. I would do anything just to speak to you personally. I will never share anything. But
when she talks, you have to remember that only the top half of her moves. The bottom half is so stationary that she just talks so animated and she jiggles so much.
But I need someone who understands because this is fucking crazy. Emily would push and push and push Megan until Megan would react the same way I did. When I first saw this video, this was before any like betrayals or anything like that. And I was like looking and I'm like, damn, this Megan girl, like what the hell? What's her problem? And then I understood. And then I saw myself in Megan.
Does this shit?
Would I ever hold someone at gunpoint? Fuck no, that's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm saying when Emily recorded Megan and I first saw that video, I saw Megan as one way. And then when I finally understood, I saw myself in Megan and I was like, fuck. I have a lot of empathy for Emily. I have a lot of sympathy. I have a lot of love. But what you guys got to experience today was absolute BPD rage. And I said things that were crazy that I didn't even remember me saying. If she asked you back, would you get back together? I don't know.
Oh, back.
They're still together. They are still together. They are still together. I want to do more of a dive into Amber's weirdness during their breakup. Oh my gosh, that's an entire gold mine in itself. I'm gonna cut it here because I'm wildly hungry after watching this morbidly obese woman snack that much. So, have good days, have good nights. Make sure your family knows you love them. This has been Pineapple from Broke House Radio, wishing you a good night, happy departure. I will be on tomorrow for Writer's Room. I have to make a scene for that probably before I go to bed. Writer's Room will probably only be an hour and a half, probably around that, because we're getting straight to it. And then, yeah, we're not gonna have too many long streams this week, but there will be good ones. So I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow, and I wish you a good night.